And then our last question, finally, of our June paper 2 for grade 12 this term was also about similarity, but it was in a circle geometry type question. So the AP is a tangent. So again, your brain should be thinking of the three things. Then they're telling you ACB is parallel to PD, and they're also the same length. Okay, that's a straight line. Let D be X and C2 be Y. Okay, again, it's only one tangent, so tangents from same point shouldn't be applicable here. Okay, then they're asking you to prove this orange one and this green one to be similar, and they most likely already put it for you in the correct order. So let's go check. So A is common, right? Do we have something about B and P being equal? No, but this is a tangent, and then tan chord theorem will tell you this is also Y. So P3 and C are equal. A and A are equal, and then the other one would be a third angle in triangle. Okay, so everything is going to have the same part in triangle, blah, blah, blah. You have three things, therefore they are similar, angle, angle, angle. Okay, so A is equal to A because it's common. The C and the P, let's just check. C is actually called C2, and the P is actually called P3. They are equal, and I'm just going to add the equal to Y there because of tan chord theorem. And then the other two, which is a P and a B, let's just go check what they're actually called. Is you're going to be a third angle in triangle, or you can say angle, Simon triangle, interior angles, whatever. Okay, so the P in the orange one is actually P2 and P3. And then the B is actually called B2. And then you have it. Okay, you would have had a mark for statement and reason, statement and reason, statement and reason, and then statement and reason. Now they're talking about AP, and it's appearing twice. What you would actually see is AP and AP. Then AB, which is in this one, and AC. Okay, so they're probably asking you to prove something with that. Let's quickly go write down all of the iterations from here. Okay, so all the iterations of this first triangle is AP, PC, and AC. And AP was the first two, so that would be AB is the corresponding. PC is last two, so BP. And then AC is AP. Okay. Then if we look at this question, there's an AP and there's an AP. AB and AC. Okay, so they actually just want you to rewrite that. Your reason is because the line, because of the similarity you just had here. So triangle APC. And then from that, you can go deduce that. Okay, it's just when you multiply, you go do your cross multiplication. That's all. And then in our last question, now they want you to prove that this orange, yellowish one and this green one is similar. Okay, and they're talking about A and C. Just this C1 and this A. That's not something we can clearly see. Then P and D. P, which is this whole one, and that D. Oh, wait, okay, actually, this is also another tan chord theorem. So, because this is a tangent and that's a chord, if this whole one will be equal to that one, okay? So we have the P and the D. Then if you go look at the C and this P1, that's alternate angle, so it's also Y. So we have that part. So again, your three stuff. We said we know about P and D, and we know about C and P. And then A and C was our last bit, which is our third angle in triangle. But you can't leave it that way. You have to go look what it's actually called. So P in the yellow triangle is actually P2 and P3. And then D in the green triangle is called D. And we said that was tan chord theorem. Then C in the yellow triangle is actually called C2. And then P in the green triangle is actually called P1. And we said that was alternate angles because of those parallel lines they gave us. And then third angle and triangle, but A in the orange one is called A. And C in the green one is called C1.